up YouTube, it is Matty, and this is episode 2 in the Trophy Push series, so it's going to be an interesting episode. I've got some good videos to show you, a few tips and that sort of thing, and I've slightly changed my army comp as well, and we'll talk about that. So first things first, when you Trophy Push, a lot of people ask me, do you need gems, and the answer is yes. Well, you don't need them, but if you're pushing with Loonion, I would definitely at least be able to constantly boost your spell factory when you're pushing. Now, that's about the only thing I boost. I don't bother with barracks, I don't bother with, dark or normal. I just allow the loons to cook, which takes 40 minutes for a full set. And I also allow the minions to just cook as well. And they take about 18 minutes, I think. But spells take 40 minutes to go. And you'll notice a slight difference here. I've brought a jump spell with me. And that is because I've got a level 29 king now. And the simple fact is that a lot of the time when you've cleared all the outside buildings, sometimes you need to get your king in to get some extra percent, and if he's just hitting walls, it's absolutely pointless. So I figured I'll bring a jump spell in for him. Might help the queen as well, you never know. So that's a slight difference. I'm testing it out. It might not work, it might really work, so we're going to see. The other thing I should do really is bring a couple of archers. But I think I will start doing that. That's to pull skeletons. But yeah, so there's a couple of changes I've made on my army com. I normally have to boost my heroes as well, because when you use them in battle, especially because mine are quite high, they take a long time to recover. So I normally sort of 30 gems per session, which is the if you count the spell factory and the 2 heroes. And if you actually do that as a full session of 6 hours, that's 90 gems. So it's not as bad as you think, but it is helpful. Anyway, let's get on to some videos. So I've moved up past champs, and 3-3-1-9. It has only been like a day. I've been doing some absolute beast, all their defences, absolute beast raids. And I think where we got to last time is sort of been and gone, basically, right past through in the log. But there's some videos I wanted to show. So a couple I can't show because it's been too much time. But I did find that guy on my way up, and he got me 18 cups, really easy 3-star. So when you find Analyse, and the funny thing is, you can actually get to champions on Town Hall 9s. I think this here, sort of towards the lower side, is where I got up to Champions League. So it's just bear that in mind. You can actually take Town Hall 9s all the way up, and if you look again, if I visit this guy, bearing in mind he's sat at 3,270 cups, this base, and I got 84% on it, so almost a 3-star, and that's for 30 cups as well. So that was absolutely awesome. All helps to the racking up of those trophies. Now let's show some actual replays and actual videos and see what we got. And the other thing is, when you start moving up towards Champions League, you get sniped for 1 trophy sometimes. Makes a huge difference. Look actually at this guy that I'm going to keep trying to revenge him. This guy sniped me. Town Hall 7 at 3,664 cups. He needs to die. If I got a revenge on that now, that'd probably be worth about 50 trophies. That would just jump me straight up towards 3,400. But as you'd expect, the guy never comes offline. So I'm going to keep trying for that one. Anyway, let's go into some actual videos, and hopefully we can talk through some base raids that I've done. So this guy was quite easy choice really. If you look at the base, look how many buildings are on the outside. Now you could look at the air defense and the fact the expos are up, and the air defenses are relatively exposed towards the outside. Now my plan was to take down as many of those air defenses as I could. They failed at the start, so that wasn't great, and then I saw that the CC started coming out, so now I needed to take down the CC. So a couple of loons onto the arch tower to take it down, then an extra loon to go in and get the CC lore, but that wasn't going to be enough. So the CC lore was actually going to be really frustrating. I tried a minion to see if I could finish the pull, didn't work, had to pull them out of the way a little bit, and then I had to try another loon in there and another loon in there. So getting the CC pull was a little bit of a pain in the ass on this one. You can see it was 2 witches inside. All the skellies are spawned now, and this is where I could do with just an archer anchor up the top to pull all those skellies out there into the open. But I sort of took the wizards down on the side. The witches were going to be quite easy to take down as well. just because they've got such little, they're so weak against air. Now my plan was I'll just throw a couple of minions down to kill them while the defences are distracted, and I think I was dropping out 6 loons in a rage spell to get onto the air defence, and you can see I did the same sort of up the top as well, about 6 loons. I dropped an extra loon on the cannon over there to try and take that down, and I'm just trying to get into those air defences because there's a lot of percentage that they are covering. Now, I think I had a choice here to take down some arch towers or the air defence, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to take down that air defence because it can just do a lot of damage, and then I completely failed because I didn't even think about the cannon. So what I did is I used those loons as and almost like tanks, because I threw the minions, as soon as I saw that they went the wrong way, I threw the minions behind just to tank those buildings and try and take down as much of them as possible. Already I've racked up like 30 odd %, so it's just taking down those 3 buildings that I've collected for myself, sort of down the bottom towards the top, and you'll see I just dumped the rest of the minions up there. Now I was ready to use my heroes if I needed to, so at this point I know I've won. It's just a case of how much buy, and there you go. So at this point I thought, you know what, I'm just going to take the 3 dark elixir, rage the king up the front, rage the queen up as well to get to the dark storage, and boom, nice and easy, get those trophies, get out of there. When you don't have to use the heroes too much, it really does help. Just it's an extra safety net. Next raid, this is an absolute beast. Dead base. Every dead base you should be able to 2-star, no matter how max the defences are. And look, they are that is max defence. So it's just easy because without experts and infernos, a 10 or 10 just becomes crap. One for a better word. So most of the loot was down the bottom side, so I just literally spam rushed it. And that's as simple as it was. I needed to make sure that the minions were in rage when it got to the queen, which they were. Now just look, because the minions are pushing up, the 50%'s already there. Raged minions on the town hall. That's going to go down very quickly. Boom, it's gone. Rest of the raid now was, oh, there's still 180,000 dark and some elixir. Where's that? Look at the top. Ha ha! That'll be free then. So king down on the barracks. So I knew he was going to break into that other compartment next, and then the queen, I'll just drop her over there to take down the elixir. Sorry, the extra gold mine and elixir pump. So the king's doing his thing going in. You can see my king's level. Oh yeah, he is level 29 there. I had upgraded him at that stage. But that was a lovely raid. I mean, 10 trophies isn't a huge amount for a 2-star, but look at the loot. Then it is worthwhile. So yeah, I'm very happy with that one. Next raid was the 52% over here. This was a little bit risky. Now I think I was a little bit optimistic, a little bit eager. Always, if there's a CC, odds are it's going to get pulled. My view is you're better off dealing with it at the start when you got lots of troops and you can just plan it out a little bit. Get it into a nice position. See how I pulled it across there to line it up with the wizard tower. Made sure it's one tight group. Then the loon drops easy at that point. Getting them into the right position is the hardest part of a loon drop. Once you've done that, it's very straightforward. Now showing the base. Here we go. And I tried what I was trying to do here, which I don't actually know why I dropped so many on that first. I think I was trying to get into the expo, but that was just sort of beyond stupid. I didn't get the expo or the air defense, and down the bottom side as well. It was a little bit of a fail there as well. So this raid was pretty much covered in fails. So I thought those loons would take that air defense down, and then the next loons would go in and take the arch tower down. Again, completely misjudged it. It happens to us all, guys. And the queen's there trying to kill my loons, and that didn't help the whole situation either. So I've had an absolute flop so far with the raid. I've only got 9 loons left. So I'm trying to choose now segments where the most percentage is. And you can see I'm actually using the loons to tank while my minions get in there and do their thing as well. I'm able to take down that arch tower luckily. And you can see I'm starting to rack up the percentage now. But I've only got 1 loon left and a handful of minions, so I use the loon to tank, drop some minions down to get those couple of free builder huts, and then I think I use a couple of minions to take down the army camp as well, because they're low hit points now. And at this stage I'm going to get up to about close to just over 40%, I think, with the rest of the minions. And once that's done, it's a case of what can I do with the heroes. And I did debate it for a little while where to drop them. I was thinking, I got a free building there, looks like 39%. And then I just spam the rest of the minions over there to try and take down 2 or 3 of those buildings. But I think there was too many air defences close by to let me get... Did I even get either of them? I think I got the one, look. Yeah, got the one. King at the top, because there was 3 defensive buildings there. This is where I could have done with the jump spell. It would have really helped me, I think, to get an extra percent maybe, or a couple of percent. Actually, no, the queen was in the way anyway, so it's a stupid drop. But you can see where I've dropped my queen as well. She's in a position now. She's got the wizard tower. Then she's got the gold mine. Boom, 50%, get out of there. That was kind of risky. I don't think I'll be attacking that base again in a hurry. Or if I do, I won't be attacking it that way. Now, this is the one I've just done a few seconds ago. On this base, I liked how many buildings are on the outside, to be honest. I like the fact that I was planning to take the Inferno down, actually, at the start of the raid. But then when I knew I needed to clear the cannons out of the way first to be able to get access to the Inferno. But then when it came to it and how many troops it would actually cost, I think I sort of realised I wasn't going to get the Inferno. At that point there, when those failed, I realised I wasn't going to get the Inferno. So then I said, again, use the loons to tank while my minions cleaned up. And I had to sort of give up on that. This does happen to everyone, guys, in raids, by the way. You try something, it doesn't quite work, you have to change your strategy pretty quickly. So don't panic. That's the worst thing you can do. Panic and think I've ruined it. Because unless you've lost all your troops, there's always a chance. Now, what I'm trying to do as well at this point is take down as many arch towers as I can to clear up 3 buildings. And I'm already at the stage where I'm tanking now. Again, you can see I'm dropping the loons and the minions down. I'll drop a single loon to take down the mortar down the bottom, and a Tesla popped up. I didn't quite expect that. So I knew I wanted to get the Tesla down and that arch tower here. So that was my plan here. In they go, look. I think I dropped extra couple of loons down because I was hoping they were going to get the air defense, but it didn't quite work out. But while the loons are tanking, drop the minions down, get an extra couple of buildings. Now I think this is the stage where I'm going to start focusing on the area over to the left over here, because there's quite a few buildings there with 2 cannons, probably about another 10 buildings there. So I was trying to start getting that down now, taking the arch tower first on the side, drop the minions down, Tesla pops up, I reacted, dropped another 2 loons onto the Tesla, then another group of minions to help go and clear that up, or clear up those buildings. Unfortunately, I didn't get the arch tower at the top. Now what I'm trying to do, you can see at the top side, I'm trying to just drop minions on remaining buildings that are going to get me those extra few percent. I'm close to 40% now, so it shouldn't be too hard for the to get up to 50. So I dropped the queen down. Now you can see here I had my jump spell, so if I needed to send my king in anywhere, I could have got an easy 3, 4, 5%. But I just timed it quite nicely in my view, and then it turns out that I didn't quite need to use my king or the jump spell, so in the end it worked out okay. And I think the moral of the story is if you can get up to, like, you need high-ish heroes if you're going to be doing this, but if you can get 50% without any heroes, that's perfect. But quite a few times it's going to happen, I imagine, where I'm going to need my heroes to clear up those last few percent, and you just have to be as logical as you can when you drop your heroes down. Now remember, if there's a witches come out of the city and the skeletons on the map, you're going to need to consider that when you drop your heroes down, that the king, as soon as you drop the king, the skeletons are going to run at him, which then you drop your queen on the opposite side to give her time. So consider that as well. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. Let's have one last pop at that Channel 7, see if he's around. Damn it, he's got a shield. He's either bought one or got raided. Should we go and have a look? Man, he might. Oh, he's got 3-starred. Damn it! I could have had that guy. Oh, and Queen's back. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed me missing a Town Hall 7 for like 50 cups. That's going to be thinking about that one all night probably. And as always, guys, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you like this series. I'll try and get some live raids in as part of the series, but it's a bit difficult. And yeah, see you on the next one. Peace.